Played with him the other day. She's 6 under.
Jingle bells, jingle all
So I'm going to change, man, because I'm not golfing. I told you I'm not going to play golf. Am I live? Thanks, Mike.
What? It's on. Welcome back in,
I
everybody.
can't today play golf today, Mike. I'm sorry, but thank you for asking.
Golf Talk Radio.
Not playing.
Billy.
Christmas shopping.
Thank you. Speaking of health, thank you to McGowie Health Group, Dr. Ryan. I got to see him last Monday. He's doing awesome. He helped me with my nerve adhesion in my shoulder. Wonderful job, man. If you've ever had a nerve adhesion, that's
Can he
not
help
fun
you with
either.
your fuse?
I think he can.
Okay, good.
I think he can.
Can he?
He uses lasers, and which are slightly warm, and he also uses muscle massagers, different things like
So
that are
could
very
keep
gentle.
you relaxed.
It's awesome.
So you don't have a short fuse. You just take things very seriously, and you have a job to do when it's not your fault. It's frustrating.
It's yeah. I don't want to go into.
But I get it,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's frustrating. You take this. This is your gig, man, and when it's
There's a lot of expensive stuff around here that's not ours.
I know.
You know, and I
get it, man.
That's what makes.
I'm
me,
proud of you.
Yeah. But,
I am too.
He's
thank
like,
you
yeah,
guys. I appreciate
whatever.
you. Well, I appreciate all of us as a team solving it. So it took 3 to do that for sure.
Nikki's under the table.
I know, that was awesome,
shuffling
man.
chords. We're a team here.
Wow. It's like we got
Hop
road. We're
on the other
roadies.
sides, clicking buttons and changing time schedule. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Ryan.
Roadies.
805-461-8822. If you guys want to give Dr. Ryan a call, 805-461-8822. HealthySlowCounty.com. Get that New Year's Eve resolution taken care of. Call Dr. Ryan McGowie, 805-461-8822. He will make your life better. I guarantee it. Hey, I saw Bohemian Rhapsody last night.
It's so good. I've seen it 3 times.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love that
Was that
movie.
first time you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bet you like first.
Really, really, really good.
It really is.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
So you're going to probably want to watch it again, too.
Yeah.
There's things you missed the first time. I mean, I don't know. I liked it so much the first time. I had to go back because I always miss things.
Yeah.
So after the 3rd time, it was enough. I guess.
It was awesome. So segueing from Bohemian Rhapsody, how about the President's Cup?
Loved it.
What'd you love most about it?
Tiger, of course.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Of course.
What did you think? Hindsight, forget hindsight now, okay? Right? Forget hindsight. That he took himself out on the two matches on the Saturday.
I was good with that. You know what? He said very clearly, we have a plan and I trust my guys. That's why he's such a great captain.
Well, you were good with it, but did you read how the other co-captains were at first?
Yeah.
They were not good with it.
No.
Right. I did read that. But you know what?
But hindsight,
he knows.
brilliant hindsight. Now, if they would have lost, how would you have thought?
I still would have felt that he did the right thing at the right time. I mean, that's being a leader. It's being up there and being confident and going with your guys.
It
and
also, it's impressive to me. It shows that he knows his body really well.
Yeah.
I was just going to
Yeah.
say the same
Absolutely.
He
thing.
knew I can't go. He
Yeah.
said it. I
Yeah.
can't go, guys. And
Yeah.
he know. But look and for him to muster up what he did on Sunday. Oh my God!
beautiful. Wasn't it
and
just
talk
beautiful?
about and
You know.
talk about maturing for a Tiger too to do that.
No
to
kidding.
put ego aside and do what's right for himself and the team rather than what the optics of it were going to be.
Yeah.
It was a perfect move.
So well said too, because the world turned in to watch him to play on Saturday. Right?
Yeah.
Literally, the TV world turned in.
Yeah.
They're going to watch Tiger play his 2 matches on Saturday.
Exactly.
So when they turn in and he's not, there was this hum over what? Just
Yeah.
over the whole
Yeah.
a hush over the community, right?
Yeah.
And I think it couldn't have been a better outcome for what happened. I
Yeah.
mean, it just was amazing. And and Hop's exactly right. What a maturity.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't say any. You know, Tiger never gave the reason until later, that's always
Right.
his way too.
Right.
And hearing what he said later, except for hey, I trust my guys. That's what he said.
Right.
Which is brilliant, and he does. But for him to say I couldn't do it,
But it was
the guys
Fred
he
Couples
knows.
and those guys that said that later. It wasn't
Yeah.
Tiger that ever came
Yeah.
out and said that.
Well, he did after at an interview. He said, I just trust my guys. Well, he said
Right.
you were said to say that, and he said, yeah, of course, I just trust my guys. But it's really kind of neat how it didn't make it about him at
Right.
all.
Right.
He made it about the team, which is like Hop said, it's his
Right.
maturity. And
Right.
Which is being a great leader, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Absolutely.
his guys loved him.
And-
I loved him as a captain.
Yeah.
And if you didn't love him before, I'm not mentioning names, but me,
You love him now?
Absolutely, man. It was really awesome to watch. But
It was.
But his performances too, not just
Yeah.
not as a captain. They were great,
Yeah.
and that's hindsight again. But it still was great. But his performance on the golf course,
Amazing.
unbelievable.
Can I
Yeah.
ask, Mike, did you golf or did you DraftKings at?
No, I have done 0 DraftKings for golf.
Oh, and I got roundly and cruelly mocked by my crew for picking up Tiger Woods in my
look at
President's
you.
Cup and just absolutely killed
Good for
in
you.
my DraftKings. Yeah, it was
Good.
great.
Nice,
Good for
man.
you,
That's
man.
awesome, Hop.
And you know,
That's so cool.
And he should be the captain. The next
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of them.
Oh, yeah. Obviously.
I mean, it just and what a legacy. I mean, now the only thing that's gonna be cooler is right now he qualifies for the Olympics. Right now, and the way imagine a year from now things could change.
Right.
Could you imagine if he made it to the Olympics?
It
I
would be
still can't.
Oh my God!
I still can't
That's
believe.
the bookend of all bookends.
Yes, and I
It's
still
just-
can't believe and you brought it up a couple shows ago, back when all the stuff was happening, and he's broken.
He was never going to play again. Remember,
And
I said that he'll never win again.
Well, you
unless
and I
let's play.
both talked about it. We thought, yeah, he is, and then he had a step back, and the whole thing again. He shut himself down, and I mean, I was right there with you. I thought there's no any physical possible way that he'll ever be able to return to where he was.
And there's one
It's
of
an
us.
amazing story.
There's
It
one of
is.
us in this room
This should
that
be-
never doubted him. And
No,
it wasn't
I know.
you or me.
But this should be
It's
should be fuel for your fire,
I was
you.
I was just going to say,
for inspiration.
full disclosure, it was. I
You
mean,
know?
I watched what he's only 45 or something, but still, look what
Still.
he's done after his fusion,
Look at all his
right? His
surgeries.
injuries, his knees, his back.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, geez, that's a lot similar. And even in an unrelative level of golf, I could at least come back to somewhere my level was. And full disclosure, I'm thinking, dude, if this this is Tiger, but I could do something like that.
And that's the key, Billy. That's really the key, because Tiger Woods has abandoned the old Tiger Woods. This is a really new incarnation and a very exciting version of Tiger Woods, and he's kind of reinvented himself. And doing that for yourself is something to look forward to and to be excited about.
I couldn't agree more.
He's way more relatable.
And
Oh,
did
yeah.
you see
Way.
the,
He is.
the
Yes, he is.
genuine joy of when he went to see his
Yeah.
guys after Kuchar
Oh,
made
yeah.
the putt?
He loved those guys.
His face and his joy that just came out of him. We've never seen
Genuine redemption and a genuine
Yeah.
Yeah.
being reborn. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
that. And you could see when he's on the plane after drinking all them drinks. Did you see the video? He deserved it too.
Yeah.
They're singing the song or whatever, and he's hammered. And I'm thinking, good for him, man. You know,
Exactly.
dude. If anybody deserves it, he did at that point.
So here's my
So-
thought after we've talked about all this and bring it full circle. We need to pick a Central Coast President's Cup that you can captain.
Wow,
that would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
I would be honored to be a captain.
We'll just parallel universes.
See, well, we will, man. Well, I'm going to be an inspiration for my little kiddos at the first tee and
You always are.
PGA
Yeah.
Junior League. But I can't be pulling up, limping out of my cart in a big neck brace. Hey guys, how's it going?
You don't have that right now, though. You
I'm
don't.
getting better, man. I'm getting better. So, yeah. So it's been it was,
What you visualize in the future, you most likely will
And then-
become.
and then
So if you can
wow, that was
flip
that was my something to ponder today too, Mike. You threw that.
And
Wait a
leadership
minute, we
is
need-
about
we both need to-
leadership is not about ability, it's about leadership.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got that for
It's
sure.
not
That
about
much,
whether
I've known
it's-
that for the last few
It's
years.
not about whether your knee will bend anymore or not.
What was that saying
It's
you
not.
said? What
Huh?
you visualize? What?
You visualize you will become in the future.
All right, we both.
Hmm.
A little mini something to ponder there in the middle of the show. That was good, Mike. Patrick Reed. It was the topic for was on the radar. Obviously, what do you guys think? Was what happened?
I am tired of the media trying to make a story and blow things up
They
and
lo-
make a big deal
Do you think the media is looking
at
for
the
a villain?
at the expense of an individual.
Yeah.
I really am tired of it.
So you think the media is helping him? They're trying to create a villain.
Absolutely.
Because every good story
I
has
Absolutely.
agree
Yeah.
100%.
every
with
good
you.
story has
Absolutely.
your the villain and the
Yeah.
hero, if you will.
Every sport, if you think about every sport,
movie, every
Yeah.
story, every
Yeah.
sport.
you could go across the board at any kind
And-
of sport.
I mean, Tiger used to be the villain.
I'm
That's
ex-
the thing that's so funny. If you read stuff, it's always, oh, Tiger, blah, blah, blah. Well, all of a sudden, he's not the villain anymore. Whoa, we need a new villain.
Yeah.
We a while back.
Well, Jack Nicklaus was the villain when he first
remember,
came on.
we had an author
Remember?
on that did the villain, the Robin Hood and the villain, and he talked about Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. And this is like 15 years ago. And he talked
They're looking about rivals.
he expanded off the book. He started with golf, but he expanded in the chapters, going from Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe,
Right,
and
exactly.
tennis, and taking every segment of sports. Everybody, the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, there's there's just
So
a hero and a villain in every
they
sport.
need it, but and you're right. It makes it more intriguing, obviously.
Totally, it's a story.
But is he a villain? I mean, am I?
No, I don't think so,
I don't
personally.
think so either. I'm really proud of his caddy.
Oh, yeah.
He was painted as one from
Long
the
ago.
Masters.
Oh, from college, though.
But
From college, he's been.
But all
painted.
this got brought back up
Right.
during this his Masters
Yeah.
win.
Right. They just go and
Because they
dig everything
dug-
up they can dig.
they dug
exactly.
everything up.
It was the
It's
least.
so unfair to him, I
It was
think.
the least celebrated win of a Masters ever.
Which is a
even Willett.
shame.
Even
Yeah.
Willett got more credit than that.
Yeah.
No one knows who Willett is.
Right.
But you're right. It was like this was the wrong guy that should have won. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad because
It's really
he was
sad.
one of the
It's really
best
sad.
collegiate players in history.
Yeah.
You know that?
I knew that.
In history, he's got one of the best collegiate.
But nobody
records.
talks about that.
No one does.
And I walked with him at Kapalua one year, and I'm telling you, that guy is the most respectful, nice person.
Did you talk to him about placing his ball in the right
Yeah.
spot?
No,
Because
I don't-
does he
we
know
don't talk
you're a
to him.
rules official like you are? Because he could probably he knew you were there.
Did you go, I'm watching?
Yeah. Did you do the two
No.
eye thing?
The two eye thing with the finger?
I'm just saying. There's other people that I've walked with that I wouldn't say that
You know,
about.
I think the media should have went more off on the story of why the caddy was kicked off the golf course.
Yeah,
Because what was said and how he was approached was nasty.
really, over the top.
Way over the top.
Yeah.
This guy with the coming at him with two
What,
beers
I
in
never
his
heard.
hand.
I never heard the whole story on that.
He was.
I
They were
didn't-
leaving
yeah.
in a golf cart going to the parking lot or
Yeah.
whatever, and one of the spectators, one of the gallery, came after with two beers in his hand, nailing profanities and talking about him and his wife or his family
Oh, yeah.
or something,
Just over the top
and
stuff.
and ran towards him, and the caddy jumped off the cart and shoved him. Said, "Don't get near my guy here. You got to stay away from him." And so he did shove the guy.
Yeah.
But they didn't even really repeat what he said. The caddy kind of came out and said what he said, and Reed hasn't talked about it at all. But
Yeah.
he was protecting him. But he was lunging at him. Who knows what's going to do, right?
Yeah.
It's
And that's
it's
his
bad
brother-in-law.
enough-
So
Yeah.
that's his wife's
Yeah,
brother.
That's his wife.
God, that's so
Yeah.
And he
bad.
said something about her.
Exactly.
And of course, you got to do what you got to do. And it's bad enough, the gallery does get fired up when they come to New York and the Ryder Cup. We get fired up, but it's not. They don't physically altercate.
Right.
There's nothing nasty like that.
Right.
That's way over the top. But they really talk about that. They're like, "Oh, he's the villain," and it just
Right.
They
He's
didn't
the
go
villain.
On. They didn't go on that too much. So.
Right. And so his caddy got the whole villain.
So our
also.
job is let's get Patrick on our show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
John Daly was the villain for a while.
That's
Remember?
right.
John had the
Yes,
hardest
he was.
time.
Yeah.
And then we talked to him a couple
He
times,
totally
and he was
was.
amazed that we didn't go after him. He called us personally back and said, "Guys, you guys rock. You didn't go at us or
that's-
at me."
and that was
And
why
he said, "Call anytime you
we,
want."
We got to interview him
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 more times
because we were nice to him, and he's
Yeah,
So anyways,
he's awesome.
it was nice to see Kuchar win not only the putt, but he's never won a singles match. Did you know that? And he
I did
still
not.
did, and he just tied this one.
Yeah.
But he has never won.
That was
one.
great, though.
And
He was so happy.
Yeah, it was cool to see him because he was 4 down or 5 down at one time,
Yeah.
right? And we're like, oh no, right? So when he got to the dormy part, he knew he got the half point. Then he knew that that's what clinched the cup. But it was the first time he's had a single half point even in all
That
his
amazes
matches.
me that he never won a
Never.
singles match.
He's like 0-5 or something like that in singles.
And he could have won
0-4.
it.
Yeah, he could have won his point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of neat that those 2 points were halved at the end too to make it
Yeah.
14-16, so it didn't look
Yeah.
like 13-18 or 13-17.
Right.
But it was, man, it was. I watched every minute of it,
I did too.
and I don't do that very often. Masters Sunday sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's usually after and then sometimes the Open depending where it is. But
I saw probably about a half hour total, but in snippets. But the part that really impressed me was when Tiger and Thomas were playing together. How about Thomas's putting? I saw a snippet where they snipped all the putts together.
oh, did you?
Oh.
Just 122 feet of putts.
Incredible. And you just kind of, I mean, you knew, and I probably got the feeling because I knew it was snipped together, but I hadn't seen any of those on that day. And I just kept watching. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's making another one. I'm like, no way he's going to make this one. You know, it's just unreal. Yeah. And you talk about like the perfect fit of Thomas and Woods. And I guess they developed a really nice friendship. Like they've been hanging out together. They've been really close and all that. Kind of like that's what would happen when Bill and I would go out and play 2-ball or 4-ball.
Yeah.
You know? We took down some kings.
Yes, we did.
I'll never forget that.
We marched through a few stars.
I'll never forget that. That was some of the most enjoyable rounds of golf
we frickin' fracked it well.
We did.
You know,
and it was awesome.
We got to, you know, maybe someday I'll play golf again, and if that's the case, then we'll do it again.
We need to.
I have to give shouts out though to Ernie Els. I thought was brilliant, and
I agree.
Also, Oosthuizen. What a stud.
Oosthuizen.
He just walks cool.
I've always loved him.
He just is cool. He exudes cool.
Yeah.
And he played great.
Yeah.
I mean, he did, man. He was, you know, and it just, you know, you had to pull for him.
Yeah.
I just had to pull whoever he was playing. I don't know if he's playing against Tiger. I'm not so sure how that would have worked out. But I'm such a fan of him, and he just struts it, man. He's a cool dude.
Have you ever noticed with Oosthuizen, he always, I mean, because we're going to talk a little bit about fashion later, but do you ever notice that he always has some white on of some kind? Always.
No, I haven't noticed that. Like
he always
his belt
has
or
his
something?
belt, his shoes, his pants.
Now I'm gonna. See, you're a fashion guy.
He always has some. Almost all the time, he has some kind of white. Always. And every time I see the white, I think of you, Gibby. I think about like when you were younger and you played and you had your.
I had my Sands belts.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
man.
I remember that picture.
Yeah,
I had them. Maroon shirt, yellow
Billy
pants.
White shoes.
Yeah, Billy White shoes.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
My white shoes, white belt, yellow pants, and maroon colored shirt, baby.
That's awesome.
Woo! I was Johnny Miller in this picture I have here. So maybe I'll bring that stuff back too. You want me to go full circle? I'm going to come back. I'm going to wear my stuff again.
I think it would be cool, man.
Can't fit anymore, but yeah. But
you know who else was awesome is Abraham Ancer.
Yeah,
he was amazing,
and he got a bad rap. He didn't challenge Tiger. He said it'd be great to play against Tiger.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't understand
that.
That's
all he said.
He said the translator really
he just
changed a little bit of how it was presented.
And I heard that, and just like what you said, Nikki, like then later all of a sudden I see this thing like he's challenging.
Tiger says you asked for it,
it's
you got
the story.
it.
They will have to make a story out of it.
And all he said, it would be an honor to play against Tiger.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
You know, and have no chance in hell, but I would love that.
If you've worked all your life to get on tour, and you're the age the answer is, how would you not want to play against Tiger Woods?
But they made it sound like he flat out challenged him, and
then
he did not.
They also made it sound like what Tiger said was a big, reproach, because all he said is he asked for it, he got it.
Yeah, which was pretty. That's a Tiger dig, which is all right. It's true. He asked for it and he got it. So, anyways, President Cup was awesome.
It was awesome.
It brought it on the map. President's Cup was, it went 11 out of 12 or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was never close, and it's just, it's not Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was 7 people I've never even heard of on that team.
Yeah.
Now you have, like Answer.
Yeah.
There were
CT Pan. Did that guy putt amazing?
It was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And M's a little stud. I think that's his name.
Stud.
Love him. I love him.
I've used him in DraftKings.
You used him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's DraftKings has actually helped me. DraftKings has actually helped me identify and know golfers.
M good.
And so, but what you were saying, like I was at work on the Saturday, and I'm going through the restaurant and stuff. And they got it all over the TVs, and they're showing the guys on the international team. I'm like, a couple of them are like, who is that?
I know.
Like,
They've got some young people.
Yeah, I'm like, am I just like completely lost it?
The
like,
next
I'm not
couple
connected.
are going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So, like you guys said, like just not knowing the guys and then getting to see them a little bit, you're like, wow,
awesome.
this is really cool.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, when we come back, we'll have golf history, golf fashion history. What else we got?
Nikki's newest endeavors. Nikki's going off in 2020, people.
I love it. I love it.
Going off.
And a little Christmas gift idea.
Cool. Thank you guys for listening to Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy, brought to you by TaylorMade Golf. Check out the latest from TaylorMade Golf at TaylorMadeGolf.com today. Stay with us. We'll be right back on the Golf Talk Radio Network.